Hey, good morning. Just woke up here in Virginia. Got dressed. I'm gonna go check out the continental breakfast. Looks like it's gonna be another pretty nice, pretty hot day out again. I think it's already feeling like 38 degrees, and it is 8:45 in the morning. So that's gonna be a warm one. Let's go check out what they got for breakfast here. Good morning. Just walking into the hospital here so I can get some labs and test work done. Parked back there. Just have to go walk to this building here and kind of let me know what to do, and I'll touch base with you guys here in a little bit and maybe take a video or two, or at least a couple pictures while I'm in there to give you an idea of what's going on. I have no idea what's supposed to happen today, so we'll catch up in a little bit. This entire hospital area is just so nice. Like everything. Parking lots, sidewalks, roads. A lot different than what we're used to back home. So just off a first glance here, everything about this hospital just is so much superior to what we have. It's very nice. So I just finished up with the one nurse. She went over the surgical procedures, kind of my history, health, any concerns that I have. Gave me a few drinks to drink, one tonight, one tomorrow morning before. It kind of helps with surgical recovery and stuff like that. A solution to wash my body with. I am now waiting for the labs. I'll do some blood work, EKG, and just discuss a few more things. Telling her the story, and she could not believe a portion of it at all. So I'll just wait here, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit here. So I'm just waiting here to meet with another nurse to go over a few more things before I take off. I just finished getting blood work done, the EKG, and then I spoke with the PA who will assess everything and clear me for surgery. She asked me about the story and kind of what led me to getting to this point. And I explained to her as well, and she was in disbelief. she kept telling me that she was getting chills just hearing the story, and I only told her about the things that have happened really in the last month or two here, plus the surgeries that have failed and the government not really helping me. Every single person I tell this story to, they just cannot believe any of it at all. And every single person is very sorry that we are having to deal with this. I'm just waiting for this other nurse to come here, and then we will update you guys again once that is done. Just finished up at the hospital here, signed all the 20 pages of documents and forms, consent, and you name it. I'll bring the check to pay the hospital tomorrow morning. I'm on my way to VSI, where the surgeon is, to go for a EMG, do some work on the nerves and see if there's any issue with that, and then I have the consult with the surgeon himself right after that. So I got a boogie over there. I only got 12 minutes. And, touch base with you guys here in a little bit again. Bye. One thing I'll say about it here is it is beautiful and it's hot as balls right now. Cooking. Free underground parking and parkade right across from the surgery center. That's pretty sweet. Just finished the EMG, got jolted and the needles placed in my legs. They did the testing, just waiting to go to another room to have the consult with Dr. Haynes for the pre-op information he needs to let me know. So this is what I currently have in my spine. It's the L5S1. This is what they will be replacing it with, an interbody cage, removing the screws in my spine, and then at the L4-5 they'll put this Pro disc, which retains the motion of this level and preserves the rest of the levels above. Dropping off a very hefty check here. Hey everybody, so I did go and drop that check off at VSI. I also did a little bit of driving around, just to kind of get a feel for the city. I haven't been here. I won't get a chance to do it after. Hopefully this is the last day of me having to deal with this pain, and it will just be like surgical pain after that. So just kind of doing a little bit more than I would normally, I guess. I did go get some groceries as well. I got some avocados. These are the tomatoes from the other day. Some burritos. I'm trying to keep it relatively simple here. Imitation crab, chicken, a little bit of beef, some wings, got rice and some noodles, just some quick microwavable things, and then some chips, salsa, and some raspberries. I do have a stovetop to cook the chicken and the meat. There's pans and whatever down there. I also have the microwave for the burritos and whatever else can go in there. I'm gonna throw this meat in the freezer, as I will be leaving at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the hospital. So I won't be using any of this until at least 2 to 3 days after. So I'll take it out as I need the day before, or just microwave the frozen meals there. Yeah, it was a really busy day today. Tons of appointments, tons of information just like thrown at me. Hoping this is the last time I really have to do something like this. Overall, it is what it is. It sucks, but I'm kind of glad it's nearing an end. And I'm gonna get this stuff put away. I also have to go and grab something else to eat. I might grab this, but as most people know, when you get some groceries, you usually probably don't eat that at home the day that you buy it. I also have to go get gas, return the car, which is back in Dulles. I think that's about 20 minutes from where I'm at, and then get an Uber back here. So I'm busy. Not fun, but as I said, hopefully this will be the end of it, of doing everything with this amount of pain. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll catch up in a little bit tonight. Bye. I'm also gonna mention that I have been cleared of all tests. Blood work, bone scan, I had additional x-ray, you name it, everything is cleared. Surgery is set for tomorrow morning. There's no issues or concerns about anything on their end. There never really was, I don't think, but just as a precautionary thing, they get you to do all the tests, and we will proceed with it tomorrow. So pretty exciting, but in the back of my mind, being that I've already had 2 that have gone sideways, it makes it pretty difficult to put all your eggs in one basket. And yeah, I'm trying to get over that, but that's not something that's very simple to do. But as I said, hopefully tomorrow things change for the better for not just me, but my family. Take care. This was the place I had yesterday. I'm here to get the exact same thing again. So my stupid ass let my phone get too dead. I will not have enough battery power to get Google Maps working to get me back to the budget rental, to drop the car off, order an Uber, and get back. So I have the food. Now I have to smell this the entire way home. It smells delicious. And then I'm just going to eat there. Get back in the car, get gas, drop the car off, charge my phone while I'm eating. Too much going on.
Wherever you are, a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself,
that thing is sweet. Just got back to the hotel room, charged my phone. This is what I got for supper again. Same thing as last night. Japchae, some pickled radish, and these wings. I got more than enough wings. I'm hoping to keep some in the fridge so I can eat them when I get back. Hopefully they'll be okay in there. We'll see. Check you later. There's the rental car. I just drop it off, leave the keys in, get an Uber, and take off. That's it. Done. Just waiting on an Uber to arrive. So tonight's the night before surgery that's scheduled for tomorrow morning at 7:45. Have to be at the hospital at 5:45 a.m. I have an Uber coming here. It's about 5 minutes away, so they'll be here at 20 to 6. I'm going to shave, do whatever I can tonight. I also have to use this scrub, Hibby Cleanse Antiseptic Skin Cleaner. It's supposed to be some sort of cleansing thing that will stop surgical site infections. Huge thing here. You got to let it sit for 2 minutes. Do it not only tonight, but tomorrow before surgery. There's a couple things here. Do not get it in your eyes or ears. It can hurt your hearing. Use a washcloth. Do not use washcloth on lower body and then upper body part. Just a bunch of things here. The fact that this stuff can cause and hurt your hearing if you get it in your ears or eyes is pretty strange to me that I'm using this stuff, but whatever. The other thing I want to show is this is what my stomach looks like today. The incision site is going to be right here, or vertical, horizontal or vertical, and roughly about a few inches. That's where to do the A-lift from, everything from the anterior. In the back, they have to also use this same incision site here. For my previous 2 surgeries, they said they are going to use x-ray, so they might not have to make the incision quite as big, just to see where the screws are. And then they will use some sutures for that to close it up. There's no staples this time. Everything is all used with sutures. There is going to be 1 stitch on the front, I believe. 1 or 2 that might have to be removed when I get back to Regina. I can shower Sunday, which is about 3 days after the procedure. Thursday, yeah. And then I have my follow-up Monday. So I'm just trying to prep everything as best I can right now, because I'm not going to be able to do really much of anything, is what I'm anticipating once I get back. So I'm trying to set it all up, get the phone charger, have one here. I'll take one to the hotel. I'll take all the payment for the hotel, my wallet, the important stuff with me, and I'll just try and have everything as best set up as I can here. Yeah, I'm going to shower up, use this stuff, and I'll probably check in one more time before I go to bed, just kind of let you guys know how I'm doing. Okay, I just shaved my head. I'm just getting stuff ready to pack in a bag for tomorrow. I will have deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, dental sticks, some Q-tips. I'm also going to take a water bottle, my glasses, wallet, check for the hospital, and a phone charger. Other than that, I'll take a pair of clothes, extra pair of underwear, and other than that, that's probably it. If I need anything, I'll just make do with what I have there. It's not like I'm going out anywhere. I'll be there, and when I leave there, coming right back here. So I'm going to get that all packed up, what I can tonight. Tomorrow I'll put the toothbrush, toothpaste in there, and I'll catch you guys later tomorrow probably. Good night.